Okay.
Hi, I don't know what you're doing today, but while we're riding the storm out, we decided to do our very own cooking show. That's right, cooking with Ptomaine Tommy. Now, I want to say thank you and hello to my beautiful cameraman. Here we go, cameraman.
Hello.
And the bear skulking in the corner. Okay, now we're ready. Now, the first thing you have to do is get the chef a glass of wine. Very important. This is a crucial step in the cooking process.
The alcoholic chef.
The alcoholic chef. That's right. Cooking with Ptomaine Tommy. Remember that. Bon appetito. All right. Now what we've done, we're making gumbo. I didn't tell you, by the way. We're making New Orleans gumbo. So I have my beef stock right here in the pot. We always start with a nice beef stock. Some people start with chicken. I like beef. I'm going to be adding chicken, but I like the beef. Now I'm going to add a little bit of tomato sauce here. This is tomato puree, actually, into the beef stock. Like so. And we're going to add a little tomato paste. Okay. Just like so. And while I'm doing this and putting the seasoning into the pot, we'll take a little break and we'll be right back. Finger. All right. Another sip of wine. Now we've got our beef broth and our tomato going, and it's nice and rich and velvety red. So the next thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to add my garlic, just like so. And I like to add the garlic in early because it gives it a really nice flavor. And I'm going to take and add a little bit of parsley. This is ground parsley flakes, a dash of oregano. There we go. Now I like my gumbo spicy, so we're going to add a little bit of crushed red pepper to it.
Not a whole lot for me because I won't be able to eat it.
It's not good unless you got a whole lot. A little bit of thyme here. We have parsley and thyme, we need rosemary and sage. And just a little bit of salt to taste here. And a little bit of pepper. Okay, now the next thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be adding in our vegetables. And we've got fresh okra, and we have the Holy Trinity, we've got celery, peppers, and onions. Of course, by daily, it's the only onion to use, and I like to put fresh mushrooms in mine. The other thing that I do is I cook my vegetables. I put them in right raw, right in the sauce, and let them cook in there. I get a nicer texture to the vegetables that way. So we're going to cut the vegetables up, get those in there, and we'll be right back. Hello, welcome back to Cooking with Ptomaine Tommy. Nothing like a little Pinot Grigio. All right. Now here's where it gets a little unorthodox. I know there's a lot of ways of doing this, but what I like to do, I like to cut all my vegetables up and get them all together, and I don't cook them first. I just add them right into my sauce. And this is mushrooms and okra and celery and onions. And at first, this is a lot of vegetable, but I'm not really concerned about it, because this is going to cook down. It's going to cook into the sauce, so I will have plenty of, you can come on over and get a close-up of this, Cindy. I will have plenty of moisture in this. I've not added any water or anything to it. I'm going to stir it in all really good. Oh, and it already smells delicious. Too bad you can't smell this, right, Cindy?
Yes.
Nothing like a beautiful assistant here to help you out with this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this up just a little bit to about medium. Level that all out real good. And if I can find the top to my pan, it's right here, you can pull up to me. I'm going to put the top on my pan. Now, while that's simmering and coming down, what I'm going to do is, again, I like to put everything in my gumbo. Some people put chicken, some people put sausage, some people put both. You can put crab in it, you can put all sorts of things in it. I like a little bit of everything. So I have my sausage cooking. I've got hot and sweet sausage. I've got ham steak and chicken. And I'm also going to put shrimp in it, but I'm going to put the shrimp in last. I'm going to show you a little trick to that. So let me get my chicken and ham all cut up, and we'll be back. Hi, and welcome back to Cooking with Ptomaine Tommy. We're having a Hurricane Sandy party here, and we're making good old-fashioned gumbo. But the first thing we have to do is get the chef a little bit more Pinot Grigio. I find it helps my cooking skills considerably and improves my attitude. Well, now, as you remember, oops, let me just stir my room here. Cindy, come on in and get a picture of the gumbo. As you can see, all of my vegetables have cooked down real good. Let's turn this fan off so we don't have that noise in the background. My vegetables have cooked down really good. And let's pull back a little, Cindy, all the way back. And I've got my roux going here. What this is, it's extra virgin olive oil with a little flour, and I cook it until it's nice and brown. Watch your finger, it's over the lens. And there is also Tabasco sauce, a little more hot pepper, and the rest of my secret seasoning that's in there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook my shrimp right in this roux. And the reason for doing this is that it just gives my shrimp a little bit more flavor and really tastes good. So I'm going to add the shrimp in. And I like a lot of shrimp. So this is a lot of shrimp.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's about 1.5 pounds. And but that's okay because we'll have enough gumbo here to feed an army when we're all done. Alright, so we can put that in there. I'm going to mix that in really good here, just for a minute, to get that going. They'll start to pink up real nice in just 1 minute. And I'm going to come back and I'm going to, oh, almost. I'm going to add my sausage and my ham and my chicken into the gumbo. Here we go. And we're just going to stir that in. And we're getting a nice full pot of gumbo here. It won't be long now. As soon as we get the shrimp cooked and the roux into the gumbo, it will have a wonderful, delicious texture. And it's already smelling great. So don't go anywhere, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. Hey, we got the gumbo going real good. The shrimp are nice and pink. Look at those. Absolutely beautiful. Now this is always the tricky part. This is about where it goes horribly wrong. What I'm going to do is just add my roux and my shrimp right into my gumbo. There we go. And what do you know, I actually did it. Okay, let's turn that burner off. We're just going to put this right over here in the sink. Our production budget was really low for this. We did not have kitchen staff. Okay, so as you can see, this is a nice full pot of gumbo we've got going here. And what we're going to do, we're going to stir this all in. Now what I like to do, how I like to serve my gumbo, I don't like to put the rice in it because the rice thickens it too much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook my rice separately. And I'm going to put a little rice in the bowl first, then I'm going to dish the gumbo in. And we're also going to make a little cornbread because what good is gumbo without cornbread? I mean, come on people, that's barbaric. So hold on to your hats. And we'll finish cooking this gumbo, get the cornbread in, and we'll be back for an amazing meal. Take care. Oh, you touched it?
Not yet. Yeah, I did, yeah.
Yeah, you did. It's rolling. Hello. Welcome back to Cooking with Ptomaine Tommy. My lovely sister Cindy is here, our cameraman. Who's minding the camera?
Ed.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's looking good, isn't it?
Yes, delicious. I can't wait.
Well, let's have a taste. See how it tastes. And here's your spoon.
Thank you.
Okay.
No double dipping.
No, that's why we had a fresh spoon, because we don't want to double dip. All right. But it's hot. Careful, careful, careful. like Paula Dean would say.
Scrumptious.
All we need to do now is cook the rice and cook the shortbread. No, not shortbread, it's cornbread. That's right, cornbread. And we'll be right back with cooking with Ptomaine Tommy. Hit the button, Ed. Hi, welcome back to Cooking with Ptomaine Tommy. We've got our gumbo all done, we've got the rice done, and you can see we've got our cornbread, which is golden and delicious, in an authentic Charleston rice basket, or sweetgrass basket rather. It doesn't get any more authentic than that. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take just a little bit of my rice, and I'm going to put a little rice in the bottom of each bowl. Oops. Like so. Alrighty, and we'll just cover that up so it stays nice and warm. And I'm going to give my gumbo one last stir, like so. And I'm going to spoon out, rather dip out, a nice bowl of piping hot Louisiana gumbo here. It smells wonderful. Alrighty. And of course, you always have a dish for your cooker to set in. There we go. Alright, let's see what the members... Oh, your finger's in the way, honey. Probably was in the way for the whole video.
No, it's still doing it.
Okay. Well, let's see what the members of our studio audience think about our gumbo. Here we go. Into the fancy eating room. All
Could be
right.
worse, you know.
Welcome. You're part of our studio audience here. We just want to know what you think about the gumbo.
This is not on Facebook.
No, of course not. Try the gumbo. Try the gumbo. See what you think.
Try the gumbo, see what you think.
Well, both of you try the gumbo.
Oh.
This is a very uncooperative studio audience.
I'm just stage fright.
Marvelous.
What do you think, Joe?
That is good. Though.
Delicious.
Excellent.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Well, there you have it. Cooking with Ptomaine Tommy and New Orleans gumbo with cornbread. Be sure to tune in next week when we do ahi mahi tuna. Bye.